right, ladies, I am so happy to be with you today. I am going to be sharing how to have your concealer not crease, how to prevent your concealer from creasing underneath your eyes. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Nikol Johnson. I have such a beautiful community of women from Beauty Reinvented, which is my private Facebook group, almost 12,000 women. I wrote a book called Beauty Reinvented. That is hence why I have the Facebook private group. I have Nikol Cosmetics. It is a line that celebrates age, celebrates women. We should have cosmetics that enhance our beauty and that allow us to be who we are. That is exactly how I felt when I was going gray and I was going through IVF at the same time in my 30s. It was not a choice that I wanted to make, but I decided to make it to be able to step into my power as a woman. And I knew that I wanted to have a very simplistic cosmetic line made for you to feel empowered, for you to feel that they're simple steps, they're beautiful, they're very high quality, and they're affordable. So this is a really exciting thing because I have an Instagram account that you can join, Nikol Cosmetics. I will be showing you sneak peeks of my new fall line. I also have an Instagram, which is Fresh Beauty Studio, which is almost like my umbrella of my company that I started in 2006 when I was seeing clients. I'm an esthetician, so it basically is an umbrella for Nikol Cosmetics. And this is just a really great topic talking about concealers. And I know that this is so important to you, and that's why I'm bringing it to my channel today. So first, we want to start off with prepping our skin. We want to have a great foundation, right? We want to have a great canvas to our skin. So I want to show you a couple of the products that I have been using that have really made a difference in my skin, prep my skin. I'm going to give you options that I have here because I do use, sometimes my skin's more oily, sometimes it's more dry. So it just depends. So I have been going back when I've been cleansing my skin between two cleansers. You know that I love my Ever Skin Rebalancing Cleanser skincare. This is a clean beauty. It has salicylic acid in it, which is what I love because it is for more oily combination skin. So now in the summer when I feel that my skin is a little oily and it is not feeling so great, I will use this. But I've also been using the Renew True Botanicals Nourishing Cleanser. So I've almost been using this like a pre-cleanse. They do have a pre-cleanse, but I've been using this as a pre-cleanse. This is more for dry skin, dehydrated skin. I love the way it smells, jasmine, lavender. It just is so soothing. And then I'll use my second step as my Ever cleanser. So I like that little combo that I've made for myself. I have no makeup on right now, so I can't believe I'm actually doing this, but my lips are so dry. I am going to use a little bit of my peppermint infused lip balm because I could just feel my lips are about to crack. So then I have a couple different products that I want to show you when it comes to primers. So you want to prime your face first, right? So I've shown you my Elemis Pro Collagen primer. I really love this because I feel like I get a lot of moisture, but it's very smooth. It's not tacky. I think we've all felt those primers that were tacky or they rolled off into like a ball, or you put on your foundation and then it all rolled off, right? I don't like that feeling. I don't like that. So this has a cryo-firming complex with natural marine extracts, instantly hydrates, which it does, provides immediate and long-lasting tightening effects, which I can confirm. Wrinkles, fine lines, and pores are visibly reduced for a flawless complexion. I totally agree with that. So I really like that. I also used a lot on my clients when I was doing on-location makeup. It's Bobbi Brown's. This is the vitamin enriched face base. I've showed this to you before also. I love this. It smells like essential oil of orange. It is just so beautiful. It's not heavy. It's not greasy. So this is another option for you. Remember, I give you options. I don't tell you what to buy. I tell you what I use. I tell you what's worth it. I tell you what to invest in, but then you make the decision. So those are two that I like for primers to set up your skin for a perfect foundation and concealer flawless look. Now for hydration, you have some options. I've showed you before the advanced hydrating booster that just came out from Ever Skincare. This is really nice because if you don't want to moisturizer and feel any kind of heaviness, the booster is really nice. It comes in a little dropper like this, and you just drop it on the skin, and this is going to go into the skin. Almost feels like water, and then it just hydrates and soothes, and then your skin soaks it up. So there's no like slippery residue or anything like that. I love this product. It is new. And also, if you have oily skin and you need some kind of oil control, they do have a Shine Shield mattifying gel, which I do like the fact that it's a gel. So it's lightweight. You can see here, it's nice. It's a nice gel, and you can put it on the skin and you can have it just hydrate. And you know what? We're going to be using some of these today. Before I move on from that prepping, I forgot to mention that I do use the Elemis balm if you have dehydrated skin. If you wear a very high SPF and you have a hard time getting that off at night with a regular cleanser, you're going to want to use a cleansing balm. I like this one because it is rose. You know, I'm obsessed with rosé wine. I'm obsessed with rose essential oil. My new little French bulldog's name is Rosé Champagne. So you know that I am very partial. If you watch me on Instagram, I gave a whole tour of like fragrance to oh my gosh, it was just ridiculous. All of my rose infused products, from Epsom salts, you name it, I had it. So this is a beautiful, beautiful balm cleanser that will melt away all your makeup, melt away your SPF that you can't get, you know, off with regular cleansers. And then I'll go into either the Ever cleanser, or I'll do the nourishing one from True Botanicals. So moving on. Let me just prep my skin first. So you want to have a clean, fresh skin. So first I'm going to just use the Elemis little primer here. I'm going to put it on with my hands, and oh, it's always a burst of like hydration on my skin. It makes me feel so good, and it makes me feel like I'm going to really have a nice set for my foundation. All right, so I just put my hair up just to keep it out of the way. So I'm going to use my eye and lip primer to first prime underneath my eyes. Now this is new, ladies. I haven't shown you this way to use the product. That was really weird. I felt like I was in slow motion. I'm gonna just use this underneath my eye to give a primer for my concealer. So I'm first going to put the primer on underneath my eyes, nice and thin. You can see I am not applying a ton of product. I want this to be nice and smooth. I want to give it a nice foundation before I put on my concealer. All right, so if you're using a powder foundation, so let's hypothetically say this is a powder foundation, you're going to want to conceal first. If you're using a liquid foundation, such as this one, which is from Tom Ford, that I do love, and I have been showing it on my Instagram, is Flawless Glow Foundation, you're going to want to conceal after. So what we're going to do today is, since I'm using a liquid foundation, we're going to work with the liquid foundation first. Now, what's important is to have a beauty blender or a beauty sponge that is damp. Aren't these cute? So I got these on Amazon. I'll link them below. They came in a pack of 2, but I was always throwing this around feeling it's a little like uncomfortable to want my sponge that's clean to be rolling around, or not really, where am I going to put it? I had it on a little dish, but didn't really make sense in the bathroom. So this just sits here like that. It's like my little egg. And so it has open slots so it can dry. It's wonderful. I love this. So I have my little guys in here like this, and that's how I use it on my vanity. So that's just like a little tip of, you know, kind of keeping your blender out of the way, not getting dirty, what have you. I'm going to take my Tom Ford liquid. This is very, very natural. You can see it's like the La Mer, but it's not. I just wanted to switch it up for you ladies and use my illuminating, beautiful, gorgeous, glowy foundation. So I'm going to take my beauty sponge and I'm going to just use it on my face. I'm going to avoid the under eye area, okay? Because that's what we're going to conceal. So I'm first going to put on my foundation. Okay, so you can also take it down on your neck. Of course, you want to blend out, but this is a very, very light, beautiful, glowy foundation. You know, I like serums, so I'm going to go now into the concealer. You have a lot of options when it comes to concealers. So you can do a creamy concealer. You want to be on the lighter side of the concealers, not heavy. Heavy concealers are going to add weight to the skin. It's going to be harder for them not to crease. So you can do a creamy concealer. This is my warm front. This is in a warm tone for warm tone skin. I have also Just Peachy, which is really, it's a beauty stick, but it's a medium to full coverage. This is very, very popular for my ladies that want to brighten up that area. A lot of women don't need to have a concealer also. They can do just enough with this because it can be medium to full coverage. So this is really nice, a little bit of a peachy tone to help counteract that darkness, that gray, that underneath the eyes, the blue, like really brighten it up. You can also do our eye brightener that has come back into stock. This was out for a very long time. Very excited. I feel like I have a hair on my lip. I do. I just got it off. This is an eye brightener. It's a click-up pen. Really, really nice to use afterwards. Very, very lightweight. So you can highlight that eye area, but still not creating weight where it's going to, you know, have a problem with creasing. Another option too, which is my last option, is this is our Lighten Up. This is a nice brightener. It's in a wand formulation, very light also. So you can use this if you want to. So this actually goes out of stock a lot. We are out of stock of it right now, but coming back in, of course. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my Just Peachy and I'm going to go underneath my eyes. I like to just tap it on and go down into this nice little triangle, because that's where I want it to be. I want it to be nice and light underneath my eye, but not have that just, you know, like I swiped it underneath and I have like this weird demarcation. I want it to all blend nicely together. So this is why I do it like this. And I like it. It works for me. I think it looks beautiful. It's not, you know, it is just a really nice way to incorporate a flawless finish. So I'm going to pick back up my Beauty Blender that is damp, and I'm going to press this into my skin. So what you really want to do is you want to press this into your skin so it's becoming one skin, right? You're getting this beautiful, beautiful look. You're not taking a foundation brush and wiping it across and moving the product. You're just pushing this product into your skin and melding it with the foundation that you put on. Now you can use your fingers to really press in the product and smooth out anything. If you see anything that doesn't look the way you want to, you can just nicely push it into the skin. Now your hands are going to warm up the product and it's going to really nicely give you that flawless finish. You're going to take your Beauty Blender again, that is damp, and you're going to go into a really nice lightweight. You can do a powder that is loose or you can do a pressed powder. I like Nikita Banana here because it is a color corrector. It's still going to brighten. It has that yellow undertone. So I'm going to just take a little bit of the powder. I'm going to load up my wet beauty sponge and I'm going to press this into the skin. This is the pro tip, ladies. This is the key to having your concealer not move, not crease. So you're taking, again, the wet sponge, you're working it into, and it's not wet, it's damp, right? You don't want it to be too wet. So you want it to just be damp. And I'm going to just work it in and have this beautiful, beautiful, flawless finish to my concealer, and it's going to stay that way all day. So now you can see that I have like this beautiful flawless finish with my concealer and my foundation. My eyes, you can really tell that, you know, have this discoloration. So that is why the eye and lip primer is so important, because it's going to neutralize out, and you'll really be able to see in this video how it neutralizes out the darkness, right? Because my whole skin was done, and then you'll see that I have this darkness here. Everything else looks beautiful, and that's how we do it. That's how we really get a nice base for our foundation, for our concealer, for our eyeshadows, is by really being able to know these little simple techniques that I'm teaching you on how to really get the most out of your cosmetics, your look that you're doing. And now my skin is completely prepped, right? It's completely prepped for the day. It looks beautiful. All I need is a little mascara. I don't even have to put eyeshadow on if I don't want to. I can just wear the eye and lip primer that's going to just neutralize out, give me that fresh, give me that awake, give me that well-rested look. And I can just keep the gloss on that's clear. It's a really great choice now wearing masks, so you don't have to worry that you have a color on, but you're still hydrating your lips and it's not going to transfer. So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a very simple video on how to not have your concealer creasing on you all day. Especially now that we're wearing masks, this is what you're seeing. You're seeing this whole eye area. You want it to look flawless. You want it to look beautiful. These are simple steps for you to do to implement. You all have these products at home already, whether it's a loose powder, a pressed powder, a sponge. All you have to do is dampen it. If you want to be able to use the exact same products, obviously I link everything below. I tag everything so you're able to, really follow along with my video tutorials, my makeup tutorials. And until my next video, I'll see you later.